I'm seeing a right hip hike. It's very slight, very slight. Look at that. I can confirm that from the back here. Yeah. But what that's going to do is it's going to bring down pressure on your left side. And I can even see the inside of your left foot has pressure right here. That's called pronation. Yeah. Looks like some fungus on the feet too. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell in the photos. But definitely pressure coming down on those feet. And look at your tib fibs. Look at the pressure on these tib fibs. Look at that. Your right patella is rotated outwards this way. And that's what's bringing your foot out like a duck. And that means your femur is rotated right here. This femur is rotated coming out of the socket. It's not an accident, you know. The pelvis is going to affect the whole body, especially below the waist. Well, we can see a disparity there, right? Look at that. Your belly button isn't even close to your nose. So you're being pulled to your left side. We can confirm that from the back. And look at the back, it just looks so different. Look at that. Even these fat pockets right here are different, right? You see this? You see that left fat pocket? Now look at the right. Not as much, right? Now look at it from the front. Look at that. Look at that love handle there, but not on the right. And that's just a sign of muscles pulling you to one side. Your humerus bones are definitely rotated coming out of the shoulder socket because I can see the tops of your hands. No bunions, no regular bunions. That's good. But there's a lot to fix here. Let's go to the side view. Okay. Well, you got a posterior pelvic tilt. Look how flat this is. Look at this. I mean, your lumbar is just straight line. And that means your pelvis is being pulled down in the back and up in the front. And that's a root cause to a lot of female issues: PCOS, endometriosis, infertility, C-section surgeries. Your back is very flat, and then it comes out on an angle, and then it humps here at the top, and then your neck just falls out onto your chest. A lot of pressure right here. A lot of pressure right here. And so that's bringing pressure down on the neck. And you can even see some creases here. I'd like to see your shoulder here. I'd like to see your ear there. And this posterior pelvic tilt is bringing your tummy out. You're definitely not obese, but that's the posture bringing your belly out. And that can affect your intestines, no doubt. Let's go look at the dogs. You got the bone there. It's not a bunion, but it's interesting how that joint is really sticking out. You're moving towards flat feet. You do not have a big arch, so your feet are collapsing. Looks like a potential Taylor's bunion here forming on the outside. That's from your gait pattern, the way you're walking around Earth, you know. Oh, look at that. Your hip is way out in front, and your hip is not out in front on the right side, so you're rotated on the left. Your left ear is in front of the line. Your right ear is in back of the line. So you're rotated. You're walking around Earth, very rotated and twisted, and that can create all sorts of problems like compressed nerves, cartilage damage, and such. Let's go look at your info and see if I can connect some dots here. 54, 54, 172. I'd like to see it 20 pounds less. Hard tissue is a 3. That's nutritional deficiency or posture, insomnia, dizziness. Yeah, these are all over the shoulder problems, bleeding gums. This can all be coming from this posture that I already identified for you because you're just not draining. Blood sugar is a 5. That's a problem. You don't want to head in that direction because blood sugar will destroy you. High cholesterol is not a biggie, but it could be a sign of inflammation. Triglycerides is a sign of nutritional deficiency. Soft tissue is a 4. That's a lot of nutritional deficiency here. Age, spots, and blemishes. That's free radical damage. We can turn that around. Varicose, forgetfulness, diagnosed. Tilted uterus. There you go. I identified that with the posterior pelvic tilt. Sleep apnea. That's posture. Eczema, psoriasis, nutritional deficiency, vision changes. Could be nutritional or postural. It says here you have adequate stomach acid, so that's good. That tells me that a lot of these digestive are posture. And I identified that earlier, right? I said the intestines can be mixed up from the posture. Gallbladder has been taken out. I'm sorry to hear that. Pain, lower back, neck, and shoulders. I've identified that. I think we know the lower back is rigid. You lost your curve. The neck is falling out because there's pressure coming down here on the thoracic, and shoulders are just in the way of it. So The bottom line here is that we can turn this around. The question is, do you want to get into our program?